In our last video, we hit some bumps in the road, literally, as we headed to the largest van event we've ever been to. We met some amazing people and kayaked in the ocean. Join us today as we continue our journey of driving the entire Baja Peninsula in 2 weeks in our van. Today, we wake up in La Paz and start our journey of driving to Mulegé to camp at the most beautiful beach spot yet. Subscribe for new videos every Sunday. Good morning, everybody. I am sitting, I don't know if you can see it, I'm just sitting on the beach watching the sunrise. We're still in La Paz, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but Bob just brought me eggs, onion, and bell pepper for breakfast. So good. It's a good morning here in La Paz. Today we are gonna head up to, we're gonna drive 7 hours, and I'm gonna say this wrong. I'll put the real name right here, but it's Mulegé, maybe? It's the most beautiful beach I've ever seen. We drove by it, we didn't stop last time. It will have no cell service at all, so we'll be there probably for 1 to 2 days. We just gotta let all our loved ones, our kids know, no self-service, we're gonna be totally fine, but we're gonna go enjoy that beach.
All right, let's roll out of here.
We're in La Paz at Tesoro. We're stopping for gas, even though we have 3/4 of a tank, but we like to play it safe on this trip.
For sure, especially since we're headed, about 6 hours north.
Here we go. Go in the OXXO and see if they have toilet paper because we're running low on toilet paper. All right, let's go see if there's toilet paper. And I need to use the bathroom, but I don't see one. It's a lot of toilet paper, but maybe we'll meet people that need some and we can share. It's pretty cheap though.
You keep.
Okay, I got the
You too. Thank you.
Good to go?
We are good to go.
And you got the ticket? Let's see what it was. It was total 619 pesos. And gas was 20.99. I don't know how to say that, but it's essentially 21 pesos for a liter. And 4 liters is a gallon. So whatever that is, but 619 for a 1/4 tank is, oops, gotta put my seatbelt on. $30? $30 for a little over a 1/4 tank. I mean, I feel like that's not great, but that's kind of how it's been, right?
Pretty much.
So, but at least we're full, and now we are headed to, our next stop is Playa de Coyote?
Yeah.
Playa de Coyote, which is a gorgeous beach, so.
Okay, so they stop at that. Okay, that's good to know. Flashing green.
Flashing green or yellow?
No, flashing green means you slow down. Or like maybe you hurry up to quick make it, but yellow, you definitely stop.
From what we've noticed.
Part of the reason that we got gas there, I know that it probably wasn't the cheapest place.
Actually, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't too bad, but
No.
I think there's some better places up the road a little bit. But I was being followed by one of the local cops, and those are the ones that can harass you. So I just decided, you know what, we'll just pull off here, let them go by us. That way I hadn't done anything wrong. And because inevitably I would do something wrong, but it worked out great.
The funny thing is this has happened to us multiple times where we're being followed by cops, and every time he doesn't let me know, which I'm so glad. Because I would be stressed out. I'd be like, oh my gosh, a cop is following us. But he never lets me know. And I'm just like, la la la, doing my thing up here. And then he'll pull off and be like, okay, so we we're being followed by a cop.
What in the hell lane do I take through this intersection? I have a feeling I'm gonna screw this up.
You're not gonna screw it up. You got this. I believe in you, Bob.
Glad somebody does. Because,
I mean, that does look kind of crazy.
oh, I guess I only had one choice. Well, kind of hard to screw that up. Okay.
No problemo.
No problemo.
No problemo. He did it.
Now we have a checkpoint coming up here. In probably like a couple miles, like 3 or 4 miles.
Yep. We'll have a checkpoint. But you don't always see those kind of signs. So
No.
they're all through downtown, what we just went through, which was extremely stressful for Bob. He was not in
Yeah.
the best mood.
That was not fun. I was disappointed in Google. It took me on the most straight, direct route, which is fine, I guess. But at the end of the day, I literally did not want to go that way. So it would have been much better to just stay along the waters, get to see some things. But no, I'm cutting through neighborhoods with a bazillion stop signs. So
Dirt roads
Yeah.
that Google thinks is an actual road. Well, it really was a road.
yeah,
Anyhow, and that whole time we did not see a speed limit. So Bob just had to guess.
I just drove at
stressful.
the speed that others were driving, or actually a little slower.
No, slower because people were zipping by us.
That's true.
But
This is 60. I'm going a little fast, but
yeah, this is 60 kilometers. Okay, checkpoint coming out of La Paz. They had somebody pulled over searching them, so we just drove right through.
very nice.
Yeah, seemed like the right thing to do. Checkpoint. Is that the first checkpoint since Cabo on the way back?
Well, we didn't. We drove around the other one that was
Oh.
between Cabo and La Paz.
Okay, so this would be the second checkpoint on the way back.
Correct.
Wasn't bad at all. We've went through probably at least 4 stop signs so far.
At least.
At least.
Probably closer to 6 or 8.
This is the town of stop signs. As far as I can see, how many would you say, couple hundred feet
Yeah.
is a stop sign. The stop signs for sure are suggestions for locals, but not for us. We'll get pulled over. But the locals just tend to roll right through.
See, now this doesn't appear to have a stop sign for
But
us,
it
but
should.
it's way over there.
Yeah.
It's like,
So we notice on this town going down that ever so often there's people in the middle of the streets collecting coins, and we're pretty sure they're collecting money for
like emergency services.
Emergency
ambulance
services.
And fire.
Yeah. And so luckily we had some coins to give them this time as we're going through. So yeah, that's what we just did.
They have got speed bumps that will knock your teeth out if you hit them.
Yeah. That one's not too bad.
That wasn't one of them, but oh, we hit one earlier.
Yep.
It was exciting.
How many speed bumps do you think we've hit so far?
100.
At least 100. Or went over. Hit
Yeah.
is the wrong word.
Yeah, we've had to drive over probably 100
Speed bumps.
speed bumps.
Yeah.
And that doesn't include all the rumble strips.
Right.
Countless rumble strips.
Yep. We're on the windiest roads right now. No shoulder. We've been on these roads for about, you say an hour?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, driving through the mountains, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, about an hour.
So from La Paz, La Paz to Laredo, if we're saying it right. You have service about, I would say 70% of the way on your phone, which is nice, but now you don't. And then the last hour or so, hour and a half, you're through windy roads through these mountains.
Close to those rocks.
Oh gosh, and here comes the semi going so fast.
Yep. He's not
Oh my gosh, he's in our road. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Even the cars behind us
I feel like
off on the shoulder, what little shoulder there is.
Oh my gosh, that was so scary. We literally had to stop because of that semi. He was going so fast and he was in our road. How do you feel after that, Bob? Did you poop your pants?
Nah. We could see it coming, so
Yeah.
that for me wasn't too bad, because when you can see the semi coming up from below you, it's much easier to then, anticipate it. But it's when you come around a blind corner and he's in your lane, and then yeah, that's a little scary.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
We are at the checkpoint that we're most worried about. That was crazy. They are checking the bus in front of us and literally waved us through, didn't even talk to us. And this is the one on I-Overlander that people had the most issues with.
Yeah. Lots of people got harassed there, and obviously ate them a tip, whatever you want to call that, but we didn't have any issues. They waved us right on through, no searching.
They didn't even talk to us.
Nope.
They just looked at us like, no, keep going.
Well, and we had that bus full of people in front of us,
Yeah.
and there was a truck, like a semi-truck behind us. So I'm pretty sure they wanted to search all of that stuff rather than mess with us, which, we don't have anything. So.
Fine by us. It was the one that we were the most nervous about. So awesome. Checkpoint number 3.
Yes.
Check. To just talk to the hippie. So Bob got out of the car to go talk to this guy that looked like a hippie. So we'll see if there's a spot. It seems really busy here though. Fingers crossed there's a spot for us.
He's not the actual guy that we need to talk to, but he was like, it's really full up here. He looks like he pretty much lives here, so he's like, go check down there and you can always come back.
Okay. All right, so we left and I'm gonna totally butcher this. Look these up. I'll put them right here. We left the Coyote place. We drove by the Coco's place. Neither one of them really felt like it's where we wanted to land for the night. And then we got to Santispac. Again, I'm butchering the names. I realize that. It says Benavides Playa Santispac. So whatever that is, I think there's one spot available. So Bob just came and saw. It told us it's 200 pesos, which is $10 for the night. No hookups, which we knew and we don't need. And here he comes. He looks happy.
Okay, I got our night.
Yeah?
She said anything's available.
Okay.
Whatever's available, just pick one.
Okay. Well, there's a hut right there. I wonder if it's available, or is there people in front of it? I think we just found our home for the night. The first thing that we always do when we get to a spot is we set up our house. And so I quick kind of got everything settled. That's where the toilet goes. Kind of clean up a little bit, get the bed all nice. And then we kind of set up our dining room area out here. Get your rug out, sweep a little, get it all nice and clean, and you just set up. You set up house every time. So that's what we're doing. What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna set up the kayak again. Since this is a wonderful place, we can set it up tonight and then we can actually use it either tonight and or tomorrow.
Okay, here we go. We're leaving the van. There's our van right there. This is a lot harder than it looks. Bob makes this look so easy. This is not easy. This is hard, and it's windy. Nah, it's not really windy.
This is how Hillary gets out of the boat. Thanks for nothing. 45 minutes of paddling. She splashes me, I'm soaking wet.
I'm laughing because he's not rolling. I almost fell in. I didn't have my phone with me. Bob, you deserve a glass of wine.
Oh, I'm getting one. Or two. Oh my goodness.
Do you need me to help you?
Yeah. I actually do.
I know, of course. Of course I'm not going to make you carry this all by yourself.
Only because you feel bad.
Oh my goodness. That was amazing. An amazing boat ride. Bob is the man. Paddled the whole time. He's the one that told me not to bring another oar because I don't do a good job at it.
You said it got in your way.
And now we are starving and we are ready for dinner. We're gonna make spaghetti and salad. Bob is making spaghetti. He made an amazing meat sauce. There's the noodles. It's gonna be good. Cooking in the...
Yeah, we got some Italian pasta and some amazing little meat sauce.
And then I also have... a tasty looking salad. night, guys. We're gonna go ahead and end this video here. Hopefully you enjoyed the day with us in this beautiful new location that we're at for at least one night, maybe two. This is the scene. I'm in bed, covered up with blankets. Bob has decided to make us some brownies. Ghirardelli dark chocolate brownies. Oh. Gotta get that.
Boom, boom, boom. We are baking brownies. Actually, I gotta get it lined up right.
He's got the propane on.
Okay.
I'll show you when they're done.
Oh, look at those. All right, so now we just need to let those cool for a minute and then we can turn them out of the pan.
Oh, the plate is so freaking hot. Okay, it's actually really dark right now, but Bob just turned on all the lights so that you guys could see this. But this is the brownie, and I'm gonna take a bite. Wish you could taste it. Good night.